Doug, thank you very much. Thank you all for being here. My thanks to the organizations that sponsored this first public debate for the county executive race. It's been great to be here. Appreciate the questions. We get 5 minutes. I'm going to take a little bit of that time talking about a question I thought we would get or thought we should have gotten, which is about school construction. Our schools are tremendously overcrowded. We've had record numbers of kids sort of coming in on a yearly basis. This is a problem that we've known about for some time. And we're in a crunch right now because of 3 mistakes by my 2 primary opponents. One, they waited till election year to say, we've got a funding plan for school construction. What took them so long? We knew this was coming down the road. What took them so long? The second mistake was that in the 2007 special session, Montgomery County cut a deal with the governor to help him pass a package he was looking for of tax increases in exchange for a promise of over $50 million in school construction in the FY09 budget. So when the next regular session came around, the governor said, gee, I don't have that. I'll give you $46 million instead. When the governor makes a promise to you on school aid, you hold them to that promise. But we just sat back, my 2 opponents sat back and said, well, thank you very much, we'll take it. That set the precedent of the governor doesn't have to keep his promises to Montgomery County. We should have held him accountable, and we should have brought the weight of Montgomery County to bear on getting that extra money. And the third major mistake was last session. You know, every few years, the state of Maryland has they come up with a new funding program specifically for the city of Baltimore because of the needs of Baltimore. And last session, it was a $600 million commitment from the state of Maryland for school construction for the city of Baltimore. And what did we do? We said, okay, we'll support that, and we want the gas tax increase. Here's what you do when the state of Maryland says, we've got a special program for the city of Baltimore. You say, that's great. Baltimore's got needs, we understand that. But you know what? Every other jurisdiction in the state has the same kind of needs. Let's make it a statewide program. That's how you get the leverage to get things done. We did it before. We didn't do it this time. So now we are scrambling to catch up on school construction. And there was even a press conference held after the session started with the county executive of Montgomery County, county executive of Prince George's County, county executive of Baltimore County saying, oh, we intend to submit legislation at some point this session to change the funding formula for school construction. They didn't even have the legislation ready to go. That's a lack of leadership. So we are in this mess in school construction because of a lack of leadership from my 2 primary opponents. Now let me just sort of close with just a few comments. You heard me talk about how important schools are to this community and what they mean to us and how everything gets better when you have good schools. Better jobs, safer neighborhoods, better quality of life. Schools really are the lifeblood of this community. And we need to make sure that we continue to help that happen. So what I'm committing to you is that funding for our schools, that education in this county will be my top priority every day that I'm county executive. It was before, it will be again. And the people in Annapolis will certainly know that that's the priority for me. And I'm proud that in partnership with the superintendent, with the school board, with the teachers, the support staff, the administrators, the students, we did bring a lot of improvements. All-day kindergarten, reduced class size, changing those state funding formulas, doing things like that. But our schools are stressed, as we heard tonight. Overcrowding, scrambling for dollars, the rising achievement gap, more students living in poverty, more students not having English as their first language. We need to address these challenges. We need to address other challenges. And that's why I'm running for county executive. I'm running for county executive because we need a stronger leader for this county who's going to be able to get things done in Montgomery County, who's going to be able to fight for our interests in Annapolis, and who has the right vision for the future of this county. I am that person, and I'm asking you to vote for Doug Duncan for Montgomery County Executive on June 24th in the Democratic primary. Thank you very much.